This medicine was claimed to cure every disease: bone fractures, body pain, wounds, even cancer. But anyone who ever took it never lived for long. Why? Let's find out. During the early 1920s in America, a strange medicine became incredibly famous. A single small bottle of this liquid was said to cure any illness in the world. Rich and famous people began drinking it regularly to maintain their health. Among them was the well-known U.S. golf champion, Eben Byers. Byers used to drink 3 bottles a day to boost his athletic performance, but soon, something terrifying began to happen. His bones started rotting away. His jaw literally disintegrated. Holes appeared in his skull, and his bones became so fragile that even a small amount of pressure could shatter them like glass. Shockingly, Byers wasn't the only one. Everyone who drank this so-called miracle water met the same horrifying fate. But what exactly was inside that mysterious bottle? Why was it marketed as a cure for every disease? And how did it destroy Eben Byers' body so horribly? Let's find out. After World War I, golfer Eben Byers was returning from a game when he injured his shoulder during the train ride. The injury didn't heal properly, and he began to worry it might end his golf career. A doctor suggested a miraculous new medicine that was becoming popular in America, a kind of magic water that could heal anything. The product's name was Radithor.
The doctor promised it would relieve his pain instantly.
And it did. At first, Byers drank 1 bottle a day. Within days, he felt more energetic, stronger, and more focused than ever. Convinced it worked, he began drinking more, up to 3 bottles daily. In less than a year, he had consumed hundreds of bottles. He even gave it to his friends, his girlfriends, and even his racehorses. To him, it felt like a life-saving miracle. But soon, he felt weak. His head ached constantly, and his bones began to hurt. What he didn't realize was that the same magical water he was drinking every day was slowly eating him alive. By the early 1930s, his condition had become unbearable. His jawbones began to decay and crumble under the slightest touch. Doctors were horrified. Something inside his body was literally destroying him from the inside out. To understand what happened, we need to go back a few years earlier. In the 1910s, a company called the Radium Dial Company used a special kind of luminous paint to make watch dials glow in the dark. The paint contained radium, a newly discovered element that emitted light on its own. Young women were hired to paint these glowing dials. They were told to lick the tips of their brushes to make fine strokes, a method called lip dip paint. Their salaries were good, and they felt proud to help the military by painting the glowing instruments. Many even used the luminous paint as decorative makeup because it glowed beautifully in the dark. People called them the Shining Girls. But soon, these women started suffering mysterious health problems: intense jaw pain, swollen faces, and crumbling bones. Some lost entire parts of their jaws, and doctors could remove them without any tools because the tissue had completely decayed. Unknowingly, they too had been poisoned, just like Eben Byers. The reason was the same: radium. Back in 1896, French scientist Henri Becquerel discovered that uranium salts emitted energy on their own. Energy strong enough to leave shadows on photographic plates even in total darkness. Inspired by him, Marie and Pierre Curie began studying these mysterious substances and eventually discovered 2 new elements: polonium and radium. Radium was fascinating. It glowed in the dark and looked magical, but it was also incredibly dangerous. Still, its power was misunderstood. After World War I, scientists began exaggerating radium's supposed healing properties. Products containing radium were promoted as miracle cures for every disease. Soon, private companies started cashing in. One of them was the Bailey Radium Laboratories, founded by Harvard graduate William J. A. Bailey. His company produced Radithor, distilled water mixed with radium salts. It was marketed as a luxury health tonic for wealthy people and athletes. Because of its high price and claims to boost health, Radithor became a craze. Athletes, businessmen, and celebrities began consuming it daily. Among them was Eben Byers. What he didn't know was that he was slowly filling his body with a deadly radioactive substance that would destroy his bones forever. Radium behaves like calcium inside the body. Once consumed, it gets stored in bones because the body mistakes it for calcium. But since radium is radioactive, it keeps emitting alpha radiation that damages bone tissue and even DNA. The result: bone decay, cancer, and slow death. By 1932, Eben Byers was bedridden. His teeth had fallen out, his jaw had collapsed, and holes had formed in his skull. The once famous champion had turned into a living corpse. In March 1932, Byers died in a New York hospital. Doctors reported that his body was still highly radioactive. Even years later, when scientists examined his remains, his bones were still emitting dangerous radiation. The same fate befell the Radium girls. Their glowing paint had poisoned them just like Radithor poisoned Byers. Radiation had eaten away their bones and destroyed their cells. When the truth came out, the public was horrified.
The US government quickly banned all radium-based products, and Radithor was taken off the market.
The investigation revealed that the company's founder, William Bailey, had also died with dangerously high levels of radiation in his body. Even Marie Curie, who discovered radium, ultimately fell victim to it herself, dying of leukemia caused by years of exposure. Her notebooks and personal research papers still remain radioactive today and are stored in lead-lined boxes. Eben Byers' story and the tragedy of the Radium girls changed science forever. They became reminders of how blind faith in miracle cures can turn deadly. So next time you hear about a product that claims to fix everything, remember, even magic can kill.